this is the taffy.
Okay, so this is lookout point on the map.
Good morning everybody and welcome to a weekly vlog. It is currently 8:14 a.m. and I had a work call at 7. Normally on Mondays I work the close or I'm off. I'm never early on a Monday morning, which works perfect for me because Monday mornings I like to edit my vlog, get it live, because I always have a vlog that goes live on a Monday unless I haven't filmed anything, which I'm just currently doing right now. But we are in for a crazy week. Let me quickly get my diary so I can explain all to you. So every Monday I like to sit down and I like to plan my week of what videos I'm filming, when I'm actually working at my job and when I'm free and things like that. I currently use these diaries. These are actually from a company called Clever Fox. They were kindly gifted. So these were gifted to me a little while back. But I absolutely love them, so I really want to tell you about them. So I have two diaries. So I have my weekly daily planner, which is slightly bigger. I always think these planners should be big to write all of your thoughts and notes down. And this one is my financial planner. And I absolutely love them so much. So every Monday I sit down and I plan my week. Page here is my month. So in the corner it says June and it tells me like what videos I'm filming, if I've got any events or anything like that. I have a weekly look at it, so like week by week, and I can put my goals and things on there. There is like notes in the back. Honestly, it is so good. I love it so much. And so there's my monthly look, and then on the next page at the end of the month it's kind of got like the best of the month, the lows of the month, what I want to work on next month, and like it's just so thought out. Like, it's really well thought out. And when they reached out to me and asked me to pick a diary, their website have got so many different ones. It was actually really hard to pick because they all had like amazing positives to it. But I ended up going for this one. I will link it down below if you do want to get it. But this is called the Clever Fox Planner Pro. And it looks like this. And you get to pick the colour. So I kind of picked a teal colour for this one. It is the 17th. So I'm editing my vlog in the morning, which I'm doing now. And then at 11:30, I have a Burger King event in Toronto. It's 11:30 till 1, and Jake's actually coming with me to this event. He's actually never been to an event before, so I'm really, really excited to take him to one. And I've never been to a Burger King one, so I'm really excited. I did get invited to 3 events this week, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, but I'm just going to 2 because the drive up to Toronto and back is a nightmare on a weekend. So the one on Saturday I did decline, and I felt super bad. It was with Baskin Robbins. But I've already gone up to Toronto twice this week, and I just don't want to go for a third time, especially on a Saturday, as much I would love to be there. So I have Toronto to do today, and then edit in a vlog, and then this week is supposed to be 30 to 38 degrees every day. There's a massive heat warning, so if we get back in time we want to go paddleboarding. And then on Thursday we have a Tim Hortons event, but this one is really, really cool. So this one is in a theatre and they've done a musical about a Timbit, which is, I can't wait to go watch that. So I'm vlogging all of that for you, plus my days off this week. We're going to go to the beach and go to the lake. Jake's come with the coffee. Jake always works on a Monday morning, always. Normally Monday mornings it's just me here editing, but because he's coming to the event with me today, he got it off. So I've got my cup of coffee from him. This is your first Monday off in ages. Apart from when you're on holiday. Jake's actually not been very well. He's actually feeling a little bit better today, which is great. So yes, we've got 2 events to go to. We're going to have lots of lake days because of how hot it's going to be. And then this one is a financial one. Now, when I was looking on the website, I didn't realise I wanted a financial planner until I seen this. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to actually show you. But basically they have the monthly look like this, and I'm trying to do no spend June, and if you've watched my last vlog you would have seen me trying to do that. So days that I'm actually working in my full-time job, I don't spend any money. I take my own lunches, I do my dinners when I get home, like it's no spend days. And then when I'm off I give myself a $50 limit. So all of the orange is my no spend days, which I've done, and then my days off I've wrote how much I've actually spent, and it's just kind of like a monthly look, and then it's got like my goals and stuff. So I have my 7 days no spend, my monthly goals, and then pay off my credit card, which only got a little bit on it, so it's an easy thing to do. It's got like your monthly budget, so I give myself like monthly budgets, and then when I've spent something in that category I write it down, so then I know if I've saved money. So on here is like my food bill, like social media trips, how much I want to spend on it, fuel, and then like entertainment, so when I have days off. And then the next page is my expense tracker. So every time I have a no spend day, I'll just do it in orange. Every time it's for work, so like for TikTok or YouTube, I'll put it in purple, and then everything else like fun things and bills, I just leave, and I write every day how much I spend, so at the end of the month I can see where I can save and things. I just honestly love this book so much. And this one was called The Clever Fox Financial Planner. So we're gonna sit down now. I've literally got about an hour before I need to start getting ready. We're leaving at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna drink my coffee, edit, and then I'll catch up with you afterwards. Okay, so it is about an hour later. I'm just checking my makeup, and I finished my vlog. I finished planning for the week, so I have done all of that. And I'm now just exporting it. While it was loading, I was just getting changed. So I've just literally chucked on. It's supposed to be like 34 degrees today, and in the city, sometimes it feels more than that. So I've literally just put on a tank and my overalls, which I haven't worn the longest time. So hopefully, just gonna export this. I can get this all up before we leave. I look so tanned. Okay, we need to go to Toronto, baby. Okay, so we are in Toronto. I didn't vlog on the way down here because I had really bad travel sickness. I felt sick the whole time. It took about an hour and 20 minutes, I want to say. It wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad at all. And we've just parked up. It's $30 for the whole day, which we think is really cheap. Like if you go to London, you couldn't get that in London, could you?
Well, for example, when I was back in Birmingham, I parked in the Boring. I think it cost me the best part of £30, so...
Yeah, it's crazy how cheap it is to actually park for the whole day in the city. So we're just walking now. It's a 4-minute walk away. And then we are going to be at the Burger King event. What is that over there? Oh, it's Harbour.
Do you think that Burger King video will be there, that guy?
Which one?
The Burger King who takes his Burger Queen.
Yeah.
That's in the video.
I've not seen it. That looks so cool, that little harbour shop. We were trying to work out when the last time Jake was in Toronto, and we think it was 2 years ago, because I've been for events and I brought my family here, but Jake didn't come.
Well, I've been to the airport.
Yeah.
But that's more Mississauga, isn't it?
Right, let's see where we're going now. Okay, so it's in this here called the Second City. So we're gonna go up to the Second City, and it's the 3rd floor, so.
Singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long, and sing on to every song. We don't need nobody.
And just like that, we are home. I hope you enjoyed that little montage. I couldn't properly film and vlog because there's music in the background of all events, so it's hard to vlog. But if you want to go over to my TikTok and Instagram, I would have done like a full-on vlog of what was there. But I'm going to tell you guys about it. We were going to stay in Toronto for the whole day, but if you watched my last vlog, then you know Jake's not 100% well, and he was fine at the beginning, and then after a while he started to like feel ill again, and it was like 30+ degrees in Toronto today. So he was like, let's just get in the car, let's get back home, let's go chill, let's come tidy the trailer. But how cool is this? So there was like a photo booth, and like one way, I don't know how it can work on the camera, there's 2 different pictures and it changes, yeah, it changes. It was quite cool. You always get something like this at most events. There's like normally a green screen or something. It was really, really cool. So I'm going to put that over here. So in the event, you walked in, it's called Melt Your Mind. And basically there's a mentalist there, which is, let me just hold. A mentalist is someone who, it's like a magician, and it's like half magician, half the people that read your mind, but put together in an act. And he was amazing. He was so good. I can't remember what he was called, but apparently he's like really famous in Canada, and like he's the best one around. And he got people up on stage. He would like say think of a number between 1 and whatever, and he would guess it. He had 2 girls on stage, and he would touch one of the arm, and then the other arm, she felt it on the other arm. It was really, really good. So that lasted about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Jake's here. And then when we went back out, there was desserts and drinks, and basically there's 3 new items on the menus, and they're all like sourdough bread with a burger, and then one has mushrooms, one has bacon, and one's a plain one. So we got to try those. They were really good. I actually brought some back, which I'll show you in a second. And then there was also new drinks, and the cherry lemonade, I think it's called, was amazing. I actually got 2 of those, and you could have Coke or another drink. On the way out, you could get a dessert which was Hershey's. Jake loved that. He finished that one off. It was a bit too sweet for me. And then they gave you a Burger King bag, which you could fill with things. So this is the bag. There was no merch here, but I guess taking all of this home is like a substitution of it. Now I got so full there that I didn't get to try the chicken fries, and I really wanted to try these for such a long time. And I'm also gutted that I didn't pick up the sauce, because they had sweet and sour sauce. You do sweet and sour sauce here, but it was just such a nice one, and honey mustard. And I wish I've got them to dip these in. And I got 2 portions of those. And I also got 2 Whopper burgers too. One's got mushroom in and one's a plain one. And I got 2 lots of the chicken fries. I could have piled so much more in there, but I just don't need it. Like, I'm not going to eat it, and it was been just a waste. So yeah, we had our own little Burger King bag, which was cute. Okay, so we have had dinner. Oh my goodness me, I look a mess. This is a very realistic weekly vlog, I'm not gonna lie. So we've had dinner. It is now 9 o'clock. We've tidied the whole house, changed bedding, everything. It's very rare that we're both off on a Monday night, because I normally close on a Monday night and Jake always works till 5. So I'm either off or working on a close. But we've got everything perfect, clean. The dishwasher's done, all of the washing's done. We've got clean bedding, so I feel like we're gonna master the week. I am now just uploading my vlog, because this morning there was an error, so I couldn't get it up today, which sucks, but I'll get it up for tomorrow. And then I've got my receipts from today, which I'm gonna file away in my planner now, just so I can keep up with it. And I've just edited a little vlog from today, and I've put it live on TikTok and Instagram. So I've done that. So I feel really productive right now. We're about to watch King of Collectibles. There was season 1 ages ago, but season 2's just come out. So we're gonna sit and watch that now. It is currently 2 days after. So yesterday I had work all day. So I didn't, let me go back a minute. So I didn't vlog at all. And then today so yesterday I worked 7 AM till 2, and then me and Jake went paddleboarding in the evening. I'll upload some pictures here. It was 37 degrees yesterday, so it was super, super hot. I didn't vlog on the paddleboards because the tide was actually really strong, so I really shouldn't have been out that long. but we were just having the best night, and then we came home and watched Parent Trap. It is now the next day and we are off to Toronto again because we are going to watch a musical. So basically it's 2 hours. Oh my god, guys, we need to go. We need to go. There's no time to talk. We have to be there by 9:30. Honestly, what a freaking day. Oh my goodness me. I just need to sit down a minute. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so as you've seen on the last clip, I was leaving 2 hours before. So every time I go to Toronto, it normally takes me an hour and 10 to an hour and 30 minutes max. Now, I knew I was leaving during rush hour, so I left 2 hours and 10 minutes early, thinking that would be enough time. And as you've seen in that clip this morning, when I put in the destination, it came up at 9:38 I'd arrive, and we had to be there by 9:30, 9:45 max, because the show started at 10. So basically I got invited to the last Timbit rehearsal, which is a musical that Tim Hortons is put on for 60th anniversary, and they have like the producers, everyone there, and it's like a proper musical. Like, I actually didn't realize, like, I thought it was like a fun jokey musical, which it is, but it's actually written by an incredible producer and amazing musicians, and people that are in it are like from Broadway. Like, I'll explain all that in a second, but like, this is right up my street. I am a huge musical theatre nerd, so when I got this invitation, I was like, wow. Like, I'm not saying this to show off, but I do get invited to quite a few events now, and some of them I turn down. Like, I have another one on Saturday which I've turned down from another company. I went to the Burger King one on Monday because Jake was free that day, and we'd never done one together. But normally I wouldn't go up to Toronto twice in a week, but I always say yes to Tim Hortons because they were the first brand to ever reach out to me and like believe in me, and I just feel like it's just so fitting with my content. Anyway, I'm getting off subject now. So I put into the Google that I thought it was like a dress rehearsal on stage. We had to be sat down before 10 because that's when the show started. So in my head, I just left and was hoping that some of the red lines that were crashes would like go away while I'm driving up to Toronto, and then the time will go down, but it just kept going up and up. So I called Jake an hour into my drive saying like, I've still got 40 to an hour left and I'm gonna be late. Like, do you think I should turn around? And he was like, just do whatever you want to do. Like, if you get there and they don't let you in, at least you're in Toronto, you can make content or whatever. So we were at like a stop, like literal standstill. So I emailed the person who organized it and said, hey, I know you said no one can arrive by 10. No one can arrive after 10 a.m, but I've come from Niagara. I'm literally like 10 minutes away, but it's saying it's a 50-minute. It's saying I arrive in Toronto at 10 a.m. on the dot. And she replied saying, no worries, I'll tell them at the door, just arrive when you can. So that made me feel a bit relieved. So it made me think like, even if I am late, I can still go in. So I get to Toronto, I park up by 10 on the dot, and it was a 5-minute walk from where I normally park, and I literally legged it there and I made it there. And when I got there, I realized that we wasn't sitting down in the theatre to watch it, we were watching the rehearsal, which I'll go into explain the whole thing in a second. So I wasn't late that I missed anything really, and I am so freaking glad I went. Now since then I've come back, I've been in a car accident, Jake had to come meet me, so there's like, get your cup of teas at the ready because I just need to explain everything to you. So I went to the event, oh my god, the best event that could ever invite me to. It's called The Last Timbit. It's for the 60th anniversary. It was by Nick Green, Britta Johnson, Annika Johnson, and it has the most amazing cast, directed by Brian Hill, and everyone was there. We got to meet them all. So when you arrived, there was the concession stands where you normally buy your drinks and things, and it had a menu that you could order from free, and it had like 2 of the quenchers on, a hot coffee, water, lemonade. And then when you got there, you got given like little Timbits. I'm gonna upload clips here to show you. And on the Timbits was like a little keychain from Roots, because they've partnered with Roots. And on the back it says the last Timbit for the show, which is really cool. It's like a limited edition merch. So I absolutely love getting these sort of things because I can just keep them forever and it reminds me of this memory. And then you go into the theatre and then the stage is all set up for the show, which is incredible, as you can see here. And then in groups of 10, we got to go up onto the stage, which again, little old me in our off-Broadway theatre where off-Broadway stars perform, I got to go on that stage as a little musical theatre geek and an ex-dancer. This meant the world to me. So we went up on the stage, we looked at the props, it was just so much fun, as you can see from the videos, like you can see how excited I was. Then we went back down into the auditorium and just sat there, got to drink our drink and eat our Timbits, and then we got put into 2 groups. My group got called up and we went out of the theatre, we went through stage door, which is so exciting, went literally backstage, got an elevator up to the top floor, and that's where their rehearsal room was, and then we got to watch the last open rehearsal of it. So we got to watch 3 numbers. The director, the musical producers, the writer came out and explained the storyline. They introduced the cast and then they talked through, like, we're going to watch the opener, we're going to watch another song, and they just like talked through it, and then we got to watch them do it. And it was just like, I nearly cried. I like held back my tears. There was CBC News filming it. There was like Tim Hortons filming it for adverts. And then we went back down in the lift and we went back to the theatre, and then we did an open Q&A. Like, having these 2 people on stage answer questions was just incredible. Anyway, so we done that. Then I rushed home. Well, I was rushing home, and because I was going for a coffee date with one of my friends from my old job, and on the way home my feet were like literally swelling up. I had cowboy boots on, and because it was so hot they were getting tighter and tighter, and I couldn't feel my foot, and it was my right foot that I used to do the accelerator and the brake. So I pulled off to go take my shoes off. When I took my shoes off, I was driving out the parking lot and someone reversed into me, and it was the loudest bang, and it was their fault, not mine. Like, at first I thought it was my fault, but I was driving out of the parking lot and he reversed so fast and it hit the back of my car, which also shows it wasn't my fault because I had already gone past him 3/4 of the way. So he obviously got in his car and didn't look. And I was just shocked. I was like, I've never been in a car accident before, so I like jumped out as fast as I could. I didn't have my shoes on me, and yeah, I can't remember what happened, to be honest. And luckily Jake was on the phone and he heard the bang too, and I was like, Jake, someone's drove into me, and he's like, calm down, like, where are you? Because we share our location, he's like, I'm coming straight to you, I'm leaving work. And the guy was just like, just go, it's fine. I was like, you ruined my car, like, we need to swap insurances, I've never done all this before. And then Jake came and drove and met me, and he said it was like safe enough to drive back and not call like the AA to come get my car, but he would drive my car just in case it like broke down or the wheels. So he drove my car back and I drove his, and he said the car, we'll just have to take it in to get him look, because he like reversed where my wheel is, and my wheel is like dented and he's scared. Oh yeah, it was just a whole thing. So now it's currently 3:45 and I left the house at 7 a.m. this morning, so I'm literally exhausted. I was supposed to be due back at 2, so it was 2 hours later because I was going for coffee with my friend at 2. Yeah, it's been a hell of a day. Like, my emotions have been like this. But I just want to say, like, thank you so much, you guys, for watching my videos, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be invited to things like this. And this is honestly, I'll get emotional, but it was incredible. Like, I was just sat in the rehearsal room watching these people that have performed on Broadway and is about to perform in the theatre district in Toronto, and I'm like this far away from them. They're like singing in my face, and I just felt so lucky. There was probably like 40 people there, and I was one of those people, and I just felt so lucky. Like, normal events are so cool, but this event particularly just gave me goosebumps. Oh, like, I'll play one clip. Like,
I was just trying to... I'm doing my homework. Okay.
And don't worry, you have lost your way.
Ah! We need to get off the road, at least until the clouds come through. We can pull off there. Look!
That's when you see the glow of a sign in the distance. that sign in the distance? What does it say?
It says always fresh. Always Tim Hortons.
Always fresh. Always Tim
Always here for you. Fine, I have to pee.
And the bathroom's always open too. And then you know that a Timbit.
Their voices. And if you're watching this, you need to book tickets to go see it, because I thought it was just like a little play that's like just a cute little play, but it's just done so well. The storyline is so good, and I'm just so happy right now. Okay, it's now Monday, as you can probably see. I've got my planners out, I've got my laptop out, and I'm literally sat in the same spot as I was last Monday, because that's how Mondays work in my life. Yeah, so I'm just planning my week and I'm editing my video. It is 10 a.m. and I was just about to put the ending on it, and I realised I didn't film an ending. So you're back at square one, it's me again. I hope you like this little behind the scenes of what I get up to social media wise on a week. Now this week is very different. I don't normally have 2 events, and I don't normally go to 2 events in one week, but they were both really fun. One had a mentalist, and then I got to go to a theatre, so my mind was just blown. And like I mentioned just a minute ago in the last clip, like, thank you so much if you are watching my videos. Remember to hit the likes, remember to go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It means the world. Like, one day I would love to this be my full-time job and I'll be able to travel more and explore. Like, that's my ultimate goal. I absolutely love making content for you guys, and yeah, so that was kind of a behind the scenes to both my events, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below. I'm going to reply to all my comments today, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.